back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Up next, it's our main event between these Road Warriors and the San Francisco 49ers. They're on the Rams sideline, head coach Sean McVay. His guys almost halfway towards perfection. They're 8-0 entering this one. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it.
Right? The whole thing? You're welcome. You starting to get some people over there, Miss B. We trying to. They don't want to go.
Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Play action now. Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Purdy throwing here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up second down. From the gun is Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Back to the line they come, second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 12-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Brings up third down and goal.
Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. They'll run here following the penalty. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on third and goal? Purdy to throw it. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Rams will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down third and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
And this is brought to a stop at say, the 34-yard line there. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled by Keon White there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Into the hands of OBJ. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36. I'll throw it. Gets this to OBJ. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. Second and 6 coming up here.
At the 49ers 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Working quickly here. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Rams have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That one right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throw by Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like back-to-back drives. That's a
has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers trim the lead to 1. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
This time it's a passing play. Escapes the pocket. He finds OBJ. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's a cut for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. 100. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is in. Touchdown. The Rams break the tie here in the 1st. PAT effort coming up. The The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, 49ers 7.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. We drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down, Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Back at the 46-yard.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Purdy throwing here. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19. The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 bison, 60 bison.
Run here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's a throw. Complete to Beckham. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 22 out of that play. And the Rams have the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So first down from the 41.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw here. Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll throw it here on 1st. That's caught. It's the rookie from Nebraska. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Rams now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
49ers 10.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play action now with Purdy. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd down, they need 7. They'll air it out on third. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
On fourth down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. And they could really use a good one here. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. Getting out to his left. Hits his running back. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35. Working on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Trying to win that race to the edge, but the finish line ends up being right where he started, Brock, so no gain on 2nd. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Flush out now to his left. Connection made to Beckham. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams push their lead to 18.
49ers 10.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Going run again with McCaffrey. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. Thomas Morstead on the punt. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Rams set to go on offense once more. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. First call here coming from the shotgun. Option design here. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
He's going to throw this one. Escapes out to the left. Cut out left. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up. And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be fourth and short. They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So fourth down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Out come the Rams on offense. They come in riding an 8-game winning streak, one of the longest in the league all season, partner. And they're in control of what could be win number 9. So first and 10 now from the 30. Option give here. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. To really create some indecision now defensively.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Running it now out of the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Rams, first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on. Set. 60 vices. 60 vices.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one's complete right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Cougar 19. Go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
Hits him on the out route. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Set. Count. Set. Go.
3rd down from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Rams get more points to end a lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams grow the lead now to 22 points. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And it's Brian Thomas Jr. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's James Conner. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Saints get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Lamar Jackson. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Ravens win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on. The risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now Pinheiro on. Handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw now. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams grow their lead yet again.
49ers 13.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. They toss right side to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Take it in on the right side by Pearsall. And he'll get it up to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot to give your quarterback a chance.
Ayuk makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Ayuk put in motion left. From the gun is Purdy. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers start the 2nd half with some needed points. George Kittle, the touchdown!
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check. and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers trail by 22 now. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack. 72
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, this guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Jake, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Throwing now on 1st down. Getting out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing it again here. Beckham there to grab it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the red zone now. He finds OBJ. And he is in. Touchdown. The Rams trying to end this before the final quarter. And a lot of things Jerry Rice did we might never see equaled again. But that's what he's just done here. It's his 22nd touchdown catch of the season. That matches the career best of Rice and puts him one behind the NFL record. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams continue piling onto this lead.
49ers 20.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
49ers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. 49ers getting set to go on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. Pass brought in by Jennings. Still going inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
It's a gain of 50.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Get set, get set.
Purdy to throw it. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down.
118,
1st and 10
watch
at
out.
the 13-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Here's Purdy to throw. Finds the in route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Now it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers trail by 22 now.
49ers 27.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First and 10, they're going to throw. Flush out now to his left. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our third quarter with him picking himself up after that sack. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Rams football, and they don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is second and quite a bit after that sack.
Here we go, sack. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Brought down at the
Well, that doesn't net a
23-yard
first
line.
down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Rams are set to punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And when a team passes the football as they have in this one, Brock, especially when it's been a strength of theirs all season, you expect to see them leading at this point.
You do, but I don't know why I'm hearing John Wood in my head right now. That difference between activity and achievement. Sure, it's been a lot of yards and been nice. You've got to achieve. Got to find a way to pay it off with a W.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Rams' 45-yard line.
This is second and 6 coming up. Pressure comes, Purdy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
To the air on third and long. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
A 2-yard gain.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Get set, get set.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He brushed him off with ease. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Pretty throwing here on first. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Get set, get set.
To the air again. Purdy. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He completes it in traffic. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Rams headed out to the field now. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And that is a touchdown. The Rams put up even more points in a win.
With that explosive run, this guy is right up on the edge of 200 yards, Kate. And with his body of work, it could only take one more carry to cross that mark and suddenly become a very intriguing subplot for the rest of this game. Can he get to 200 plus? We'll get to watch.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams continue adding on to that lead.
49ers 27.
The Rams kicking team is ready. Then they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 9. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He dodged the tackle. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Play action now. Purdy. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down, Purdy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And we'll see what they do here on second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Third and a lone yard coming up. On third and short, McCaffrey. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Get set, up.
Purdy setting up that play action. And he's got it. Has a way out for it, but touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers trail by 22 now.
49ers 34.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Rams ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. They'll run here on first down. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Bravo 80.
Another carry for him. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First and 10, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Rams keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams tack on 7 more to their lead.
49ers 34.
Get a buffer.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Gorindo to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun is Purdy. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
What's up? 18, what's up? Hold the look, hold the look, hold.
Third and short, here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Offense to line. This is second and 4. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Going run again with McCaffrey. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Sacramento lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Running back sent in motion. Desperation time here on 4th. Ayuk on the receiving end yet again. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Off the play fake, Purdy. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers trail by 22 now.
49ers 41.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This will be the final play of the game. They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's caught. This is Terrence Ferguson. On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know. Are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every single week.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.